teacher, Ms.Salsberry, PS 57, James Weldon Johnson Elementary School, man, where we sung Lift Every Voice was out. We sung the Black National Anthem. We sung that every day in school, man. That was how deep and black this school was. So Ms.Salsberry was, I think, my third grade teacher. Back then, so you got the 70s, 1970, 71, where you had I'm black and I'm proud, so you had a lot of African American black people, our people wearing dashikis and different, African garb. So she was the type of teacher that she wore a dashiki. She was a sister, soul sister. You didn't mess with Miss Salsberry. Boom. Miss Salsberry is so important in discoverment and helping me to find out that I had these talents, whether it was for dance, music, or whatever. So, well, basically, this is how me and Miss Salsberry got cool. She was my teacher, and they had, well, the instruments that we used to play in, when you're in the third grade, the drums, the xylophone, the sticks and all that, the red sticks, all that stuff. So this one particular day, they pull out the drums and all the instruments. I run right to the drums and I start playing it. Boom, no problem. Everybody's having a good time. The next day, we do it again, I go run from the drums. Now at this time, it's this other kid that grows for the drums. Now me and him is tug of war. So I'm flipping. I'm like, nah, I'm not, in my mind, I'm the drummer. I don't care if I had it yesterday, I'm playing the drums. So Miss Salsberry was trying to explain, like, Joe, you had it yesterday, let him, get his turn, and I'm still not trying to hear that shit. So I'm like, yo, fuck you, you bitch. So I'm literally, I'm like in the third grade. I call this black lady, a bitch, way the fuck out of line. So then after that, I take the globe and I throw that shit, boom. That shit breaks, you know what I mean? So all my fucking classmates laughing, Joe broke the world, they're running around and shit. So I get suspended. Now I'm in the third grade, man, and obviously I had some type of anger shit jumping off. Some shit with this music shit was like, I was really way out of line. So make a long story short, I get suspended and I have to come back and I have to apologize to Miss Salsberry. So at that time, I apologized for to her. And that same day, she had put on some records. So she puts on I Can Understand It by New Birth. And this dance that was out back then was like a precursor to B-Boy. It was this dance we used to just go down. And I'll show you one day. So she put that on and I just started rocking it. So the whole class is around me and I'm doing shit I used to do in the house. And she's tripping, like, yo, you know what I mean? So I started noticing she started paying a lot of attention to me about that dance thing. So she started getting me in plays, junior high school. I'm in elementary, she would take me to junior high school to do this dance and shit. Then she did a play. I did the dance in that play. I was the main character in that play. Things started really changing between me and my peers, my classmates, because I was getting out of class early to go do rehearsals and just different things. And she's the one that actually signed me up for this thing that Juilliard was scouting. Juilliard had this program where they would scout elementary school kids. They would just scout kids. So they would scout you if they liked you. They would help mentor you through junior high, high school, and eventually Juilliard. Boom, you're in. So she had these people come watch me do this dance, I guess, and they picked me. So they picked me and this other kid out of the whole borough of Manhattan. This dude name was James Bond III. He went on to do movies and be on the Waltons and all kind of television shows. So make a long story short, it picked me and him out of the whole fucking borough of Manhattan, right? I had to have a release from my parents. My dad didn't want to sign because they wanted me for dance. So in his mind, this is the 70s, they would be wearing whatever, dance. So boom, it didn't happen. So at that same time, that's where my peers started acting different. So now I'm noticing that I'm ostracized. I'm different than my peers, and I don't like the feeling of being different than my peers. So I want to fit in with my peers. You know what I mean? I want to be a regular fucking kid. I don't want all these adults telling me, hey, you can dance good, you can play the drums, you can do this, you dance with James Brown. That shit was, I saw my friends get mad at this shit. You know what I mean? So I was so young, and I'm gonna wrap it up after this on Ms.Salsberry. I was so young, I didn't realize, I didn't understand jealousy. I never knew anything about that. I didn't know it. I didn't know it even existed until Ms.Salsberry in the 5th grade, and I had to fight the whole 5th grade and shit because of the talents and all of this shit. And then I realized when I got older, it was just basically some fucking little haters and shit. You know what I mean? But once that happened, made me suppress all the talents that I had. And I suppressed them for years because I just wanted to be normal. So once I suppressed it to make myself feel normal, I started doing bad shit, gangs, stealing, you know, just different Harlem shit. And basically, you know, me saying this is so hopefully no other young person or nobody or parent that might see their young person going through this don't have to go through this. Fuck people. Get your shit. Excuse the language, but fuck people. If you're different, you're different. You know what I mean? And just never suppress your talents. I don't give a hell if somebody's gonna look at you or ridicule you. Never suppress your God-given talents. They were given to you for a reason. So Ms.Salsberry is definitely important. Without her, I wouldn't be here.